We make buying decisions on mobile screens in fractions of a second, swiping past endless options without a second thought. This shows the standard Amazon interface. Highly detailed art becomes an unrecognizable blur when scaled down to a thumbnail on a phone. If your page illustration doesn't jump off the screen at exactly 100 pixels wide, it effectively doesn't exist to the buyer. These listings show the traditional generic trap. Publishing flat, white background pages guarantees your book will blend in with 10,000 other identical listings. The true barrier to KDP sales isn't a lack of marketing effort. It is a fundamental lack of visual disruption in a heavily saturated algorithm. There is an alternative, a specific positioning play designed to force visual depth and break the mobile scrolling pattern. It relies entirely on the black sky effect. By utilizing dark, contrasting skies, the uncolored elements are forced to appear as if they are floating and glowing in space. Currently, the consumer demand for immersive dark books is massive, but the supply of this specific style from creators is almost zero. Does adopting this highly specific aesthetic shift justify overhauling a KDP catalog, or is it just a transient gimmick? To decide, we have to weigh the outcomes of the generic status quo against the new black sky prompt strategy. This matrix details the exact differences. While standard white backgrounds blend in, the deep black sky forces the thumbnail to jump out. The dark contrast creates a literal glow, achieving a specific visual style that is highly difficult to copy. There is a primary trade-off here. Adopting this method means abandoning traditional purists to lock your brand into a very specific dark fantasy visual niche. You sacrifice broad, generic appeal to achieve algorithmic visibility and dominance. Now let's look at the operational mechanics of creating these images without drawing them by hand. This breaks down the prompt syntax. Text commands dictate the cyan elements, the jagged edges, and the strict black and white parameters required. You are no longer illustrating. You are commanding an AI engine to execute precise layouts. This graphic shows the scale of the provided asset pack, which contains 500 pre-written prompts engineered specifically for this style. You will need third-party software dependencies. These prompts are explicitly tuned for Nano Banana 2 or Mid-Journey. This leads to the second major trade-off, surrendering granular, line-by-line artistic control in order to operate as a high-volume curator. You trade artistic micromanagement for rapid, high-quality inventory scale that works directly out of the box. This diagram maps the streamlined operational steps from text input to a live KDP listing. Zero design skills are needed. You paste the prompts, and the AI generates the art in seconds. Then you list the completed pages on Amazon KDP at zero cost. But having a great book isn't enough. You still must market the finished product effectively. These panels show the revenue multiplier marketing prompts included as a bonus to handle that problem. The half-colored splits and color splash images are specifically built to create scroll-stopping content for visually driven platforms like TikTok and Instagram. The final trade-off is this. Realizing maximum revenue requires layout effort and off-platform marketing. You cannot just compile a PDF and wait. While the prompt pack solves the creation and algorithmic thumbnail bottleneck, you still must actively drive external traffic to maximize success. Let's analyze the financial math and projected return on investment for this specific publishing strategy. This chart outlines the barrier to entry. A $17 launch provides 500 unique prompts. If one book sells just 30 copies a month, it generates $269 in recurring revenue. Extrapolate that math across 10 books using the remaining inventory, and the scale is clear. If you are a traditional illustrator who demands absolute control over every pen stroke, or if you refuse to adopt AI tools, do not buy this product. If you are a time-poor KDP publisher stuck in the generic trap and you need a proven, distinctive visual style to bypass the thumbnail bottleneck, this fits your exact requirements. In a highly saturated algorithm, a specialized visual positioning play is infinitely more profitable than fighting for generic volume. This visual presents two paths. Keep generating flat, white background pages that blend into identical listings, or spend tonight building an entirely new aesthetic. The current gap of high demand and zero supply will close as more publishers discover the dark sky advantage. This graphic details the deliverables. The package includes 500 prompts, the marketing guide, and the AI cheat sheet. You have 14 days to build your first book.
If it wasn't worth every cent, get a full refund.
Secure the prompts immediately and establish your dominance in a new visual category. Stop fighting for generic crumbs at the bottom of the algorithm. Claim a scroll-stopping aesthetic that Amazon hasn't seen yet.